there's a lot of moving parts, not just adolescence, but really all the way through young adulthood, and if you become a mother. So for me, it was just you wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror, you get ready, and you go out about your day. And it's kind of like I said earlier, where the way you feel about yourself, your confidence, and if you're feeling self-conscious about something, that does impact everything that you do. And whether you're feeling comfortable in your clothing, or whether you feel comfortable and confident being intimate with my husband, all of those things impact the quality of life long term. I always thought I had fairly big hips, and when I realized it was just because I didn't have breasts, that my hips are actually fairly normal size. I remember thinking, oh look, my hips aren't nearly as big as I thought they were. That was kind of a funny thing, but yeah, so just that getting used to it, and even with my husband, it was odd for him, because it was an adjustment period, and there's still times when he'll say to me, I still have a hard time seeing you with boobs. So it's not that I didn't have them before. It looks different. That's a very real part of your relationship, and there's an adjustment period there. And I'm not sure I expected that. So I would tell married couples, if I had to say something, I'd say expect that there's going to be an adjustment period there, and it's very normal. But just know that can be part of the process. Maybe not for everyone, but it was for us.
I was very unhappy with who I was as a person, and I knew that this was one of the biggest things that held me back. So by doing this, I am a much more confident person, not just in physical appearance, because although that's nice, that's not what it's about. It made me a mentally stronger person, to the level of, I am worthy, I am deserving. I am a good freaking human being, and no one can take that from me. Because before, see, here we go, you got it. When you are unhappy with who you are from a physical standpoint, especially as a woman, you can't put your shoulders back and reassure the world that is who you are. And I face a lot of challenges on a daily basis from being a successful woman. A lot of women don't uplift and motivate each other. A lot of women are very intimidated by success, or intimidated by just a good person. If other people, see you as that, instead of just trying to get into your circle, they want to force you out because people like you and want to be around your energy. But now, I don't care. I have the heart, the body to match my heart. Let me say that. And my mental game is 10 times stronger than it used to be because of the confidence that I've received.
I had this conversation with my daughter about the Bella Med injections, the new filler that Dr. Bergdorf offers, and she says, well, what did your breasts do for your confidence? And I said, well, way better. I feel like, I stand up straighter, I stick my chest out, and I'm like, yeah, I feel better, I'm sexier. Yeah, so my husband is more supportive, and he notices these things. It's a whole behavioral thing more than just the physicality of it. These are now perfect. He says, now they look like something out of a magazine. They really look perfect, yes. But that's not all of it, okay? The funny thing is that it's not just a physical thing like I curl my hair. Oh yeah, that's nice, you curl your hair, big deal. But when a woman does something like curls her hair, or she wears makeup, or she puts on certain clothing, or has breast work done, or any kind of work done, it changes her to the core. I feel more confident in the way that I used to always, I don't know if I think a lot of women go through this. When they raise their families as young women, and they live with their husbands, everything that a woman does is for their family and not for themselves. And that's really common, I think. They lose themselves in the family. So they don't, even when it came to decision making, it was like, well, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? You know, or even to go out to a restaurant, that was a big ordeal because I would never make that decision. It was always because I wanted to make somebody else happy. And finally now, it's kind of like, well, I feel like this. Let's go here. Let's do that. And, you know, and I'm the one that will initiate any conversation with somebody about anything. Although I've always been a pretty bold person and very talkative, and I used to be an extreme extrovert as a younger person until I had a family. Then everything was just them. But now that they're all gone, grown up, moved away and everything, and, you know, I was still struggling with that. But once I got this done, then it's like, I'm done dilly-dallying around. I'm not going to be wishy-washy anymore. This is how it's going to be. You know, it's that kind of confidence that I see in myself. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting to feel like this. So, yeah, it is definitely a confidence builder.
It's been 2.5 years since my surgery, and they're now, you know, they bounce and they move, they flow. When I lay on my side, they flop, and that's what's really what I wanted. I just wanted more volume. The one thing that I've noticed quite a bit after my surgery is I feel like sex is more fun. Like I feel sexual, more adventurous as far as wearing fun things, and I feel it's enhanced what my sexuality, so that it's just changed a little bit. And I don't know if it's just that I get to wear lingerie that has like the you know, like where you can show cleavage more, or what it is, but I definitely find it's changed because of my surgery, and I enjoy that, and I think it's fun to explore sexuality, and I think that that's something to consider, is what your sexuality is like now, and how you interact with your partner or partners, and so I like that, and I think it's a healthy thing to acknowledge.
I've always been pretty confident, but now I just feel like, I don't know, just different and more sexy and more mature. So when I walk into the office, like I did yesterday, and they were like, hey, oh my God, you look so amazing. You look this, you look that. I'm like, thanks. But they don't know what it is because I didn't go crazy. I just enhanced. I'm a goofball, as you can probably tell, but I like to have fun. So, you know, in our own home at the appropriate times, I will, you know, play around and flash them and, you know, joke with them like, oh, nobody's touching these new boobs and it's ridiculous, it's a waste. And so I'll, you know, just joke, whatever. So I like it to be fun. We have fun, and our sex life has always been amazing, and it continues to be amazing. And we both are enjoying the girls and what's coming out of it in the bedroom. And sometimes not in the bedroom. TMI.